It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Coming up, throwing is Williams. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They run. It's the former Pitt Panther. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. We'll cobble together a yard there. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams will look to throw. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That's caught. This is Loveland. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Ooh, he's got it, it's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this is going to end behind the line. Brock, a great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They throw it out quick to the left. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there. And a disaster of a kickoff is going to give them incredible field position beyond midfield. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Williams to throw on first. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. They'll run for this. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the the 21-yard line. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their early lead to 8. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears push the lead to 2 scores now. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd down, looking for options. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score reads 9-0. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Jones trying the left side. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy, I'd be ref, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
We're
down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's a toss headed right. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Williams. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st down, Chicago.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Williams on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Throw left side finds Burden. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 8-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. One in behind center with Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Eight yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Vikings Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That play good for 17 and a first down. We've set it downs from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Viking 18. Go.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Same guy, here's Hawkinson again. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They get 23 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 17 at the 47-yard line.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is second and 17 after the sack. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Making that throw in the double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Forced out to his right. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down Bears.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So first down from the 41. Again, it's Williams. Complete right side. Burden has it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down. To the air yet again. Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Williams to throw on third. Throwing deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Chicago brings out the punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Secures this at the 17. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 23-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
19 tight. Wrap ball 80.
Looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tyreke Stevenson has it. And the Bears might be able to get some points late after the interception.
First and 10.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Big play
line.
to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second down carry for Jones. And not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Personal short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
On play action, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Ronaldo.
Back to the well again. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
From the gun on third, it's Williams. It's on target to Moore. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal. To throw is Williams. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard? And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears push the lead to 2 scores now.
Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
McCarthy trying again on second down. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Viking 18.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First and 10 from the 32. Going play action. Williams rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. Has room into the secondary. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. A gain of 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
McCarthy hit. He lost the football. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And this one, not surprisingly, brought a loss of yards as they had to scramble to even get that football back. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
3rd and long for him here. They're across the 40. Nice run here. And he gets this down to the 38. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. McCarthy to throw it. Running a screen now for Jones. Still has room inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10.
24, Vikings 14. Will Reichert to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. It cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. On now comes their punter. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out. And indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That one goes for 31 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. From the left hash, this will be from 50. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 46. The give now out of the shotgun. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They pitch it out to him here. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Setting up to pass. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 7-yard line.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over 1st down and goal.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. line up the design keeper. So the Bears take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my part,